Whole time my mic's been muted, hasn't it? It has been. Probably has been. What's up, guys? Hello, hello. As per usual, I always have things muted. Yeah, I changing things around. I am trying to do 16:9 so that everything's captured on the screen. So I have it windowed, and I had to break a whole bunch of stuff, and I forgot to check this. So, as usual, how are you guys doing? Sorry for the silence. Indeed. Yeah, Jess, you'll be glad to know that I organized all of my ammunition yesterday. It's all unpacked. You're not good. That's not good. I'm alright. Just got done running around shopping, so that's why I'm a couple minutes late. Oh boy, yeah, I also have a ton of stuff to unpack. So, trying to record your H3 gameplay didn't look good. Make sure we're good here. Might have to re-grab. No, this should catch it, right? Yeah. Might have to adjust some stuff. What looked bad about it? We can try and help fix that. Get rid of all this junk I had. I managed to lose all the money I made yesterday. After a couple really good raids, I even got a nice kill in interchange on a guy who had Keela armor. But yeah, it turned out he had a friend. And I tried to loot for like a couple seconds too long. So I've been running with some absolute garbage. Get these nice headphones though. Defuel. Yeah, so I'm kind of running around looking nasty at the moment. What's up, Bubba CP? Hello, hello. The Bitcoin did help. I actually put a lot of that into my hideout, which seems lame because it's late game. But it did help out a lot. Thank you for that. Yeah, I have a good few things upgraded, getting upgraded. Hey guys, welcome. Glad you decided to stop by. I've also been doing the I did a few of those backpack ones to get the cloth. Right now, I was putting together something else for that quest. So hideout helps you snowball. Yeah, it just feels kind of lame because it's so late. So that's the only part that really makes me feel meh. Yeah, well, the situation with the looting yesterday, I did wait. My buddy got killed. I baited on his dead body, and then I waited a little bit to loot. But I think his friend was elsewhere because there was way too much cover for him to know where I was at. So there must have been something going on. But played VRC. What's VRC? VR chat? I've played. I don't actively. All right, so let me see what I actually have to do today. Because I always lose track of my quests. So I've got to make some more of those, no big deal. Related materials. Level 25. Hey Duck, what's up? Oh no, rage mode, what happened? Yeah, I mean, I actually liked the couch stuff, and after the tournament everybody went into VR chat. That was cool. I don't like just casually hanging out there because I feel like dirty? I don't know. There's some odd people who hang out there. Why am I getting these really high ones all of a sudden? That's weird. We're waiting for me to VTuber as a wiener. You've missed it. That's happened several times already, including a hot dog stream. Hot tub stream. Alright, so we're looking for some PC parts. Loyalty 3 with Prapper. Gambling's broken. Sturman on reserve. Oh man. I've not looked at any of that. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna do today. So let me see if I still have my map up. I do. Labs is free. Gamble's dead. Shouldn't be. Bot's up. Let me check on it. Oh, Cloudbot was off. Cloudbot is off. Weird. There is a Sosig avatar. All right, it's already a mod. I think Cloudbot's down. I can't turn it on. I really need to redo my bot. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. All right. There's nothing I can do. Cloudbot won't turn on. There must be an outage. Lame. All right. Anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna go to interchange. I'm gonna keep it light on the gear. Just be sneaky. I just gotta visit, man, this is gonna be lame. I gotta visit those stores to get this done, and I'll try to get a couple scav kills on the way. Yeah, every boss on reserve is ridiculous. That is... I can't take one of them at a time, let alone all of them together. So... this is gonna be odd. I'm so used to playing in ultra wide, now I'm off of that. Is it better to record audio separate from gameplay? Are you talking about your voice? What I do is I do a mix of both, and if it sounds okay, I don't have to mess with it, but then I also do tracks where I separate them out. It's always good to have that extra ability in case something isn't working or isn't mixed correctly, especially because volume likes to change between games. Oh, that's... I've seen you've been working on that TF2 stuff, Jess. That's cool. I really like the 5.7. I got a couple kills with it yesterday. Not that I'm any good with it, but... AP6, is that the 9mm one? That's what I had in my Vector yesterday when I got... That dude had Kilo armor, and that's the only thing I hit him in, apparently, but I managed to shred him because I had a 50-round mag. Yeah, I would just wish the 5.7 wasn't so expensive. In real life and here, it's such an expensive gun to fire. Yeah, no problem. Rotation of the rocket determines the model's facing, and it's based off of a global rotation. There's the weird problems you run into when you try to figure that stuff out, right? Yeah, I mean, I have an FN 5.7, but it's like 50 cents per shot to shoot it. This is the big deal. Alright, I need to always get disoriented with the underground area here. I think I need to go back some more. That's not going to be where I want. Yeah, I got to go back this way some. I know that blue car takes me through a hole in the wall, and that'll get me in the middle. The Ruger 5.7 looks nice. I was pretty hesitant about it at first, but I'm glad more people are finally making something in that caliber, so now there's hopefully a reason for more people to make ammo for it, which will drive the price down. This is probably still an incorrect area. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, okay, there's the fire. Okay. $140 around, yep. Depends on what you get. I'm able to get, I think I paid $40 for my SS-190, which isn't great. You can get some, like, crappy self-defense ammo, which, why would you want hollow points for a gun designed to be armor-piercing? But that's actually not too bad. It'd be kind of funny to take that to the range and fire it, but... They are. Why toenails are so ridiculous. No. Thank you. Alrighty.
Wonderful.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Magical Boom. There's Streamlabs there. I wonder if that's the bot or something else. The Cloudbot came back to life. Alright, so I have this side done. I need to find a way across that's not going to get me killed. I feel like if I go through here, Keela's going to be here. I know he's not guaranteed to be, but I'm not even going to bother looting that. I just want to move. Well, people don't rush this anymore because they have to go to power first, right? I wonder if Chris would make a vector in 5.7. That would... no. That's such a different round. There would be a lot of retooling to happen. Moving from standard pistol cartridge to standard pistol cartridge isn't as big of a deal. It's more of a scaling, and then if there's more pressure needed to be held by the barrel and breech, I'm assuming. But 5.7 is such a vastly different animal in terms of a lot of things. Okay, so that was Kiba, so I should need to go into this store. Oh, these cash registers open? They are. This one is cool. Yeah, bot must have had a hiccup. It's the only reason all you were here anyway, I know. Don't need to hide it. No shame. Oh, I have 3 extra FN rounds on me. Oh yeah, the what do they even call that? The P50? We've got him. I just see these 2 in the front. Yeah, somebody made that for... I can't believe there was a model available for that so soon that somebody popped into H3. I think I'm gonna go up this way first. Yeah, I keep forgetting. This week, I'm gonna reset my computer, which is gonna force me to redo some things for stream, and I'll work on CloudBot and stuff like that. I'll get transfers going. I owe G-Dogs a command to get him banned and some other goofy stuff too. I second guessed myself as to where he was gonna be. I don't know, G-Dogs always wants something where people can redeem their bits to ban him, so... that's fine. If he wanted... he wasted more in money shooting at me. I hit him twice. AR-57. What did he hit me with? He was shooting 9x9, 7N31. Yeah. Yeah, it was not necessary.
They played us like a damn fiddle!
Yeah, it was not necessary for the white armor I was wearing. Congratulations on the 5.7. I know nothing would do that, Jess. It'd be cool to see a pistol caliber carbine in that. That would be neat. Alright, why not? Actually, I don't think I have mags for him. I still have some AP6. Do I have any junk? I don't know if I stole a helmet last time or not. I did not. So I got 1. I still need those 2. What's up, Nibs? I have the true Victor. I removed his wallet. I'm sure he's not going to feel it, to be honest, but... I say, if people can afford to just give me these weird viewer kits, it's not going to matter what I do. What about my ammo box? Do I got any in there? Alright, there's some junk ammo. Cool. Alright, I need to see if I can get a couple mags from Peacekeeper. I don't know if I want to bother with armor. I really just kind of want to sneak around and see what I can... I do the rest of the Quake Maker. No. We need mags. I need like 3 more mags of that. I don't have fucking money. What are we selling? Hanging on to those. Yeah, I had a good shoreline raid yesterday, actually. 45. That other Glock's gone, so I don't need that. Yeah, I did decently well. Do you have enough powder for ammo can trade? No. Actually, I've been selling my better ones on the market to get money. I have an ammo can. It's just full. Yeah, I have one that's just packed. I just have a ton of junk ammo. Alright, that should be enough, right? Alright, 2 mags it is then. Alright, where are you at? 6.3. And then we get the gross stuff. This is gonna be, I don't know. Yeah. Yo!
13 months, only 11 more till it becomes 2 years. Much love, man.
This is gonna be a gross magazine. Thank you so much, Putter, for the 13 months. Thank you for what you do for the community too in H3. I don't think we'd be where we were without you around. It's not obvious M9A3 is your favorite besides the 5.7. I really enjoy the 9A3 in this game. I like it because it's just easy to throw a suppressor on. It's not super expensive to run. I'm literally just gonna rat like a freaking moron here. I don't even care. What's up, Cosmic? How did the thing with screen on hands work? You talking about OVR drop? It's a separate app in Steam. You can use OVR drop, OVR toolkit, XS overlay. There's tons of solutions for that. I'm gonna get ripped by a Quake Maker in the chest again. This in the meantime. Hey, Cloudbot is up. Cool. Alright, commands. Was that under modules? Alright, gamble minigame. Defaults. I think it's donate, isn't it? Trying to loyalty store, redeem dual slots, gamble. Miscellaneous, betting, loyalty. Okay, so it should be up, Greystone, if you're there. It's exclamation mark give, and then the name, and then the amount. It does not have the FNX yet earlier. So it would be like exclamation mark give. Yeah, so there. So yeah, you can donate. Oh, you got another 12-hour shift, Putter. How was yesterday's? Hopefully, I mean, you survived it, so that's half of it.
Just remember the 5 D's of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
I will add another 0 to that quickly. Jess is only here to make my life miserable. Fully convinced. Putter's working for 12 hours. Alright, don't have anything there. No night sights. I'm gonna get rolled right here, 100%. Yeah. I have a couple of sets of night visions. I still have the ones from yesterday too, plus the previous giveaway set that they gave. I'm just gonna roll I really should have at least put headphones on. I always forget. Yeah, they get expensive quick. I should really just sell them and just use the cheapies. But we're fine. We're good. Oh. Gonna go take the broken area up this time. Like, that dude was just sitting in there waiting. Oh, whatever. I'm over it. You want Tarkov VR? I do not. Like, thinking about inventory management in Tarkov VR is not good. It gives me anxiety. Oh, you only work on the weekends? I hate this part of interchange, the part where it's nothing but death instantly. Constantly. Yeah. Yep, I keep getting bad spawns. Like, I don't want to be on that side. I don't want to be on that side. It's not the... I have all of the stores from that side done. But this is a very punishing game. I feel much better, like... Whoever said that, like, 10% survival rate is normal has severely calmed my anxiety about this, though. The keep is not so bad early on now because people have to, turn the power on, right? Because we have NVGs. I could, like, gear up and go in. I feel like I'm just gonna get rolled. I wouldn't want to take him in. I don't have anything else to really run with, so... I don't know. Do I need to keep the ibuprofen on me? I need some sort of painkiller. I don't have Vaseline right now. I prefer that. I just like to have a painkiller on me. I don't know what I want to do now because... I mean, I have some garbage helmets that I could use. It's a 4. Yeah, I usually like to keep something there. What could I actually freaking use? Do I have another headset here that I saw? Just the one. Yeah, I have. We can't use him here. Really would hate to use those here, so let's... Let's see if we can find any cheapies on here. No, those are all expensive. Alright. We'll see if Fence has anything, I guess. Been yelled at to do that a few times. We never know how much is on there. This is a 4. Take a chance. We'll take a gamble. 11. Okay. I saved nothing. Okay. Good enough. 3 masks is cheaper than a Paka. I mean 3 mask. Guess I just need a freaking gun that I want to use here. Oh, okay. The bandit masks. First full week of work, you already hit 40 hours and you can't go over. Oof. Big oof. I could roll an SKS, but that feels... I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I guess, you know, let's bet on an MTAR. That's sitting here doing nothing. 855. I'm probably not gonna have good ammo for this. Does he have? He has M-lock, but nothing for a foregrip. Yeah, I won't hear well. I don't want to buy another helmet. I mean, I could rip the NVGs off this guy. Go with that instead. I do have an M-lock foregrip. That fit on there. I don't know if he takes. Oh, that's not him. There you go. There you go. Look at that keen eye. Isn't that the Oh wait. Are you talking about this guy? Because I always think of this whenever you say that. It looks more like a diaper, but I'm talking about the 68. That's always good. Alright, so I'm going to need to see what ammo I actually have. So I know the A1s are good, right? I have some AP, A56. 68 has a high rec. Yeah, yep. So, is it the 855 A1 or the 856 that's better? So this is going to be a smorgasbord. Where's that? No, that's the stuff that you gave me. When's H3? H3 is in about an hour and a half. A1's a tracer, okay. How much is the AS Val? I think you get like 60 for that. So I think this is the better ammo. Famous last words. What's up, Lucas? Yeah, H3 will be in a little bit.
Wonderful.
I should pick up some sort of backpack. The A1's better? Okay. We'll run that for our primary mag then. Come on, get out of there. Thank you for the follow. An old hobo. I'm trying to be cheap here, so I'm not gonna be able to make the absolute best situation with everything, but I'll do my best. I don't have any other mags. So rip me. Will go away. Can I fit a flash or a laser to that? Probably not. Imagine I would need a mount. Yeah, I would. Linked. I need like a side rail. Scope mounts. I don't need those. Those all just tops. Yeah, crap. That's not what I want. I thought there'd be a M-lock stuff for the side. Okay. No big deal. So, probably want at least one more. Oh, I do have another mag. Nice. Thank goodness. What the heck's this? 255. Training and operational use. Try the edit preset. Oh. I haven't done. I literally just. Don't you need the what was that? Was this the firing range or like the level 2 something? I think I just unlocked this. It wasn't actually available to me at some point. Oh, I already have one. Look at that. Oh no, never mind. That's me building. This isn't actual. This is just anything you can get. I'm an idiot. That's right. That's level 1, okay. You did a hideout block, okay. I thought I had one there already, so this is what I need. How do I... 2.5 inch M-lock. Yeah. Will you actually search? Ammo guide. Mechanic sells them for super cheap. You can click available at the top. Ah. Where did you go? There we are. I just wanted a flashlight or something. So it's freaking interchange. Alrighty. Don't have any glasses. Need to make sure I get a face cover. Ragman. I'm not gonna wear any glasses because they are cursed. You can even... I didn't know you can actually buy from there too. I've never really used this much other than just goof around. It's only available. That's what I want. I'm digging it. Give them the sun. Okay, so yeah, I never really did this, so I don't know all the differences in the ergonomics and whatnot. So the small EOTech's only a -2. So we'll go with him. Let's see, only one of him I have. MGR reg. Direct thread mount. Oh, I actually have a suppressor that I could use. Round Magnum set. Good there. Loaded in raid. Oh. Okay, why is it says only available parts? That's weird. Oh, duh. So this guy gives a little bit more. Not much. Must be uninstalled and located. Hit the buy then top, search allow all sellers. Allow all sellers. Oh, it's only a couple bucks from him. I don't even have enough money for that. Whatever, I'm not too worried. It's very, very minimal. It's only a 1 ergo. I'm not worried about it. And I can't even... What? This doesn't have enough space. Alright, that's fine. I know what I need to do. Expecting me to have more space. Kidding me? Alright, that's all I did was change him, right? That's it. Well, that's good enough. Good enough to give it to somebody else when I die. I need a backpack, even if it's just junk. So it's something. Taking my junk in here. Yo, Griever Laguna. Thank you for the prime. 3 months. Welcome back. Just don't die with this gun, please. Oh, it's gonna happen. Constantly happens. Let me find where I have more of my junk. 556. Hollow point. This is leg made a gun, right? Or ammo. Have to believe. Let's see what other bullets I have. That are 556. Not a whole bunch. Nothing I can stack. Nope. I am... Alright. Gotta buy junk from Brapper. Peacekeeper? Peacekeeper. Need to sell something to him first. Boy, I don't need all this laser match. That can go away. Alright, so 2 for the M856, 55. Oh, I need ammo charts. I don't care. Gonna get me killed, but yeah, my generator's full. I just don't use it enough. 60 for a stack? I don't even freaking have enough for this. Get out of here. I don't need shotgun shells. I don't need all these random small ones. One bullet laying around. Not selling the APs. Favorite bullpup. I like the the FAMAS, but it's mostly from an aesthetic standpoint. Empty blue cans can craft a mag case. I do remember seeing that. I need that for something else. I need those for the scav junk box. Again, part of me is like, do I even want to put all the effort in? What? How did I? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna question it. All right, health. I could probably use some more. Grab a nade. This is the first wipe I've had any sort of extra grenades on me constantly. I have no idea what I'm doing, better or worse. I need an S mark. Full Salua. We can just hold a cat, I guess. Whatever. They're not doing anything else. Bandage, AI2s. Good there. Tags for junk box is not the way to go. Yeah, no, I was going to craft it in the hideout. Or is it best to just, like, get the cash and do it? Nice, Jess. Early on cash, okay. It's 2 mil, isn't it? It's 2 million. That's big money for me. Then craft to sell on market. Alright, I think I'm good. Don't have iPro, but I'm afraid to use any iPro now. Okay. Check market prices for the junk blocks. Oh, okay. Someone's asking $9,000. I would have had that earlier. That's not too bad. You're gonna take the hex? No. I could. Since we're geared up anyway. I guess. Now I gotta undo all this crap. Hey, another Salua. Whatever, just go wherever, I don't care. It's fine and full Saluas. Alright. And then the hex. Okay. Okay. We good? We look alright? This is a real fast. This is a level 4. Any other concerns before I go die in 3 seconds? I just put the night vision goggles on and go in the night and lose everything I have instead. I think I'm alright on meds. 2 Saluas, CMS. I've got splints, bandages. I have a cat for heavy bleeding, and plus my Salua can take care of a second one. I got pain meds. The only thing I really would be not great on would be food, but I'll just either find stuff or get the heck out. So, alright, and we'll go in as is. Don't stop. 8 in the morning. Do I insure any of this? Like, I only have 200. I'm assuming the hex would be gone, either that or destroyed, so probably not worth. IFAC's last wipe they were so easy. They were so easy. What's up, Reaper? Like a quarter of my worth. Insure the Ear Pro? That's cheap. Then again, I guess you'll get it back, so it's probably cheap to insure. Even cheaper. Nobody's gonna want it. Whatever. This is good. It's expensive. I don't know. I used to do it all the time, and then I saw people say don't do it, and then do it, especially if you're early wipe. If you're an early player, late wipe, because people weren't taking your stuff. But I don't know. I don't know. Doing our best. This is literally all of my money. Like, my next run's gonna be terrible. How's insurance work in this game? So if you insure your stuff and you die, if somebody else takes it and gets out of the raid with it, or I don't know if it's even if they have it in their inventory. I think it's if they get out of the raid with it, you don't get it back. If it's still in the game and nobody takes it, then you actually you get it back after 24 to 36 hours. They have to leave with it. Okay, so somebody has to leave with it. It can't be anywhere in the game, even if they die with it. So no scavs can, no player scavs, things like that. Mr. Pib fan, thank you for the follow. Mr. Pib's good. Dash Timmy gear. Every time I watch one of these Tarkov streams, I'm always on the verge of losing all of my money. That's my secret. I never have any money in this game. This has always been my economy. This is always the situation I have in Tarkov. I'm doing something so inherently incorrect with my economy side. I am a poor in Tarkov. Through and through. Right, so we only need those 2 other ones in scav kills. Are like the goggles okay to use instead of the sunglasses? Because I feel naked not having the eye pro on. Best way to get started, just play scavs. To get used to the PvP side, yeah. Doing offline runs has been helping a lot. Scavving is nice because you don't worry really about losing your stuff, but at the same time you don't level up, which does help a lot. Full auto, we are power side, idea, no, front side, okay. Not liking this already. This is the right side at least, but... Funny, found my channel through dumb reloads just to find that I'm really good. I'm not worried about loot out here. My goal right now is getting in before dying outside and getting to those stores. I have a map up with all those spots up. So I'm slowly learning those. I'm afraid that those are going to get me killed because there's obviously other people who are going to be running them too. It won't just be me. So I'm trying to learn correctly for those. I've been running that, yesterday I ran that route that you showed about 2 times and found most of them again. There's a few I still struggle with, but... This is where we came in last time and we got railed from people coming from that office. this a second to see if somebody runs up on that. Shouldn't be another PMC close. Classic word. Don't need that. Definitely need wires for freaking everything in the hideout. Scav. I only shot one shot on my mag. I got 29 left. Power supply. Pretty sure I need that for hideout. No Tetris. Drill. Now I'm kind of worried because there's somebody shooting at someone, so... Sorry, I'm being quiet. Just trying to be aware of my ears. Actually don't want to bother with that now. That attracted attention. Should have just run away from that to begin with. Alright, so we got the corner. I need... Oh no, this way. I missed one. Does this rifle have a reciprocating charging handle? I don't know. I don't think it does. This is the one I need in. Get in it. Oh, it's not. It's the next one. It should be all of them. Okay, survive and leave. Alright, so... like Tech Light and Ralston or something? I'm not doing Tech Light's death. Ollie is the move. Man, I'll tell you what, I get railed at Ollies too. It's just constantly shot by scavs in the face. We'll try. You're my unofficial Sherpa, so we'll go that way. I need scav kills anyway though, so that's the right spot to be for him. Somebody was so nice to sweep up most of this broken glass. Oh, nice. Ah, it's a combo flashlight laser, Lucas. This is a super shady spot. Or do we go front to back with Ollie, or is it just the back I really want to hang out in? There are going to be so many scavs here. What's the lore behind Escape from Tarkov? I don't think really released everything. There was like a bio thing, biochemical. I think that was just shots. I forgot they made that live action series. Yeah, that'd be a good spot to check for what's going on. Do we have anything worthwhile out here? I've never really been in this side. Sounds like there's fighting going out by the Amercom extract. Need wires. There's an upstairs? Might be computers in the rooms. Okay, Okay, we can't even go upstairs, so good. Alrighty. Sounds good to me. And do I want to go railway or back there? But like, gonna be campers either way. Railway for stash, so I gotta get down and out through the front. I have the wrong map up for the stashes. 2 seconds. If I die, my fault. Hide all caches. Oh, yeah, there's a whole ton of them out there, aren't there? Yeah, there's 5 just on the one side. Not gonna say it. Ah, crap. Those fences, no. These ones, yes. I can't get those. Those seem to be just a little bit taller. Oh, nice. You get all kinds of good weapons on your first run in the alpha. Somebody has said I should have waited for, oops. Actual butthead. Shit. Come on, come on. I'm literally gonna die to a scab here. Yep, I'm gonna die to a scab. I always die. I only always die. That dude hit nothing but my stomach. It seems like it. Oh, there's no stomach protection? Oh, wow. I don't like that. Extremely lame. Alright, this is gonna be kind of tough to find where these stashes are. Push all the way left. Oh, there's two on the other side of the railway, okay. This, like, I fully appreciate the attempt at the helping via text to find these, but it is so stressful to not get shot while doing so. Alright, so there should be one, like, right here, right? This feels safer. I feel okay here. Just behind me, okay. You guys, this is not helping. Okay. I don't see any right there. Yeah, there's two. I know there's one further up top left. Right. I hope this map had some of these landmarks on, but did not have the tent. Above you, the flower, then inside the cloud. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, so this is where it's done turning. Keep going until you see a dino on the wall. There's the dino. Okay, I see the dino. It's the bush straight ahead. That guy or this guy? I think it'd be this one, wouldn't it? Closer to the wall. Huh. Yeah, somehow, Jess. Jesus. I see nothing. Oh, there it was.
Alrighty, done with all of my employee papers, going to head off to work. Good
Cool,
raid.
butter. Thank you. Have fun at work. Hope it goes quick. Alright, so is this the close to wall one? No, there's another one further up then, right? Rebel POW, it's a circle stash. Well, this isn't shady at all. I see it. Face shield. Okay. Now we get out. Cool. Found two at least. How do I like this versus the standard BR? You mean Battle Royale? I much prefer this. I really never got too much into any BRs besides like Apex. And you know, I never really excelled at Apex either. I like this because I can play it solo and still win. We have to be on the other side to extract. I bet we do. This is a death sentence. Do we even have this? Oh no. I'm so used to having both. I'm so used to having both. That's alright, we got plenty of time. I got food. This is just a camping adventure. I wouldn't call it friendly, but solo capable? Where are we at? Oh boy. We found some food. What's up, Eldrick? Yeah, I'm so used to the old interchange where you always had both, didn't you? So what's gonna be the safer way here? No matter what. I think I have more room if I go back to the highway, but I'm gonna have to deal with scavs. So I'm gonna heal up real quick too. Yeah, I'm not in a good position for my hydration, probably because of those painkillers. Wrap around the idea side. That's, I don't know, that's kind of tight back there, and I feel like, well, no matter what, you get camped on that last exit. Highway walking is dangerous. Garage travel, that's not a bad idea. We take idea side, parking garage. That sounds better. Nobody really hangs out down there. Middle grass by the highway. Oh man, so stupid. So dumb. Debating on picking this up, but it confuses you on its game design. There is a lot to be confused about. There is a lot to learn. And it will be discouraging, but it is rewarding whenever you have good raids. Yeah, like, there's so much. This is in no way like a Modern Warfare where you just, oh, this is the gun I like and I want to shoot it at people. It's like, no, well, I can only afford X, but the best ammo is too expensive too, so I should really go with this. And knowing, like, it's got that little bit of eco from like Counter-Strike competitive in it too, because you have to have your eco rounds to try and find good stuff. This is the closest a game has felt to survival without specifically being a survival game as well. What's up, FLT War? Not sure how to say that. Jess, you realize that this is all open here. I have to walk cross common paths at some point, right? Ooh. Bleeding. Oh, that's heavy. I did not mean to do that on that. Whatever. I can't Oh, I can't fix him again. Alright. My stomach's gonna have like 2 hit points left. This armor sucks. Can't use painkillers. Not that I really need to. I have nothing to drink. Are you talking about in real life? That doesn't help me here. I got bread. Why can't I heal my Head or chest. Alright. Drag. Okay. One more. Just need something. Don't you do it. Don't you freaking do it. I need to reload. I have to reload something. Can I eat the soap?
What's the big hurry? That's not like you. Take your time.
I don't have time to take.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
So, like, at what point is it a bad idea to just ditch my stuff so that it gets thrown back via insurance and try to run for extract? Like, is that a valid strategy? Only when I know I'm dead. I mean, I don't have anything inside that I'm worried about. I didn't loot anything wonderful. I accomplished a mission and I have to get out alive, and I got scab kills that count no matter what. Flashbang. The scavs are on point today. Just in interchange in general. It seems to be the scavs I die to the most. I got 9. Oh my, anxiety. No matter what, it's been a fun raid. It's the ones where I don't die, even if it's not the PMCs.
Bonk!
That scared the crap out of me. Remember, there's a 5-minute cooldown on gambling if you're wondering why it's not working. Seven, okay. Feeling good, feeling good. Once you start dehydration, take pain and stand still to get stamina. You have a redeem for footsteps. Do you guys really want me to get any worse at this game? I think we'll make it. We'll be fine. Just noticed Wachowski in the corner. I have 27.
What was that noise?
Don't take any chances.
I am not concerned about the stashes at the moment. Sorry. Minute call with your mom. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to worry about the stashes. Sorry. I see them on the map. It'd be a bit much to try and find while I'm almost dehydrating. You did, Eldrick.
I scared you with Bonk LMFAO.
You did. Oh, you guys are killing me, actually. Perfect time to be out of stamina. Make sure. Can I get from this side, or I gotta be in between? I think I can get from this side. Somehow. By some miracle. Hey, interchange! Oh. Goodness. Cool. Thanks for the moral support and advice, Jason. 4 kills, not bad. I did it. Hooray. 48.
Mission complete, and how? They're gonna tell stories about this one, boss.
My poor stomach.
Good. You've completed the objective. Now get out of there.
Yep. Hopefully we'll be around next weekend. Thanks for hanging out, Jason. Ooh, cool. Alright. We got... I'll probably do a scav one or something. We hate interchange. I got some stuff, I guess. You're right, Jess. For once. Some hideout stuff. The face shield I can sell. Power cord needed. This cast not bad. Turn some of that stuff in for tasks. Who needed it? It wasn't him, was it? Probably mechanic. 2 people need them, actually. 1 power cord. This is done. Blood of War. Mark the tanks. And then we need the cargo manifests. I don't remember where to do that one. Ooh, tri-zip.
Yeet.
Yeet indeed. Alright, cool. So that should take me just about to 19, right? Yeah, cool. We are at 19. Not bad. The gun was nice. A little bit peppy on the recoil. What do we have? Saigon 9. Just run into a customs. How's Loki doing? He's better. He's good. I think he just kind of has a bit of a drunken walk to him now. We've had him outside running around, throwing a toy with him, and whenever he comes in, we don't always put him back in his cage immediately so he can walk around. We're still kind of nervous when it comes to the linoleum floor. We don't want him to like re-agitate his back by slipping. But he won't listen to us, and he just runs through it anyway, so we gotta put like a baby gate up or something. I'll have to get a better brake. Yeah, the only one I saw only added like 1 ergo to it, but... Sorry, I always just immediately call this the Saigon 9. PP19, right? I had... There was the default brake on there. I thought. Maybe not. No, yeah, no, I was looking... Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna try Fallout VR. We played that whenever it first came out. My rig was not well suited to handle it back then. It wasn't terrible, but just missing some of the interactions. You could tell it was just a normal port. Alrighty. I've ever even been in this one. The H, yeah. There's still so many places in these maps I've never bothered to explore. S mark and a cheese. Computer's up here. 9x18 is such a trash round. Any tips for first-time Tarkov players? Don't do what I do because I'm bad at the game. Take your time and like really watch videos, like watch Pesterly's intro stuff, and do a lot of offline runs. Learning the map and map knowledge is such a huge thing. Understanding what extracting is and means, because the game doesn't give you a lot of that information up front. You have to find it. So definitely take your time and watch, consume a lot of stuff to help you out. Other people have done the work to figure it out. Don't sleep on that. Vector shroud. Oh, come on, actually open it up. Didn't think so. I don't care about that barrel anywhere. How do you get Mosin Nagants? You get 5 for watching every 5 minutes, and then another 5 if you chat during those 5 minutes. So just hang out and watch. I like the sweatpants. Pretty. Oh. Lady Jedi showing off dress she got. We were at Walmart this morning, sorry. But yeah, you just get the Mosins from hanging out, and you get the 7.62 54R from watching as well. Those are the Twitch points. They're separate from the Mosins. Very confusing, I know. But yeah. So I didn't bother really to check to see if there are any more characters or anything that came out for H3. We'll have to do that while I'm switching. If we have anything else to download and look into. Man, armor? Look at us. That armor's so heavy, though. Pick a wedding venue yet? I think we're gonna be using a coworker of mine is actually ordained to do the wedding part. So if it all works out, I think we're gonna be using one of his family members, like campgrounds near like a stream or something. Still getting it all last minute figured out, so we'll see. I'm getting married on the friendly 45 range. They just don't ever have anything, right? Alright, no they don't.
Yeet the child.
Yeet? Batteries here? No. No space for repellent, but I sure could use that. Yeah, what child? Do I like racing games? I do. I have a wheel and a G27. Or I have a G27 and a wheel stand, a wheel setup. I just haven't played it much recently. It's noisy. I feel bad for playing it. Yeah, Logitech G27. I really like playing Dirt Rally 2 in VR. Project Cars I'll play here and there, not a whole ton. I haven't found like a street racing game in VR that I genuinely enjoy. For VR. Project Cars was okay, but as they moved on, they've gotten a lot more away from sim and more towards arcade. And I think that doesn't help out. Base? What the heck? Oh, that's for a 226, isn't it? It doesn't help out with the feel of it on the wheel either, because they're not concerned about that. You don't like VR racing, you're a third-person doofus. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I like third-person just from looking at the car. But I think, of course, now I boot up Dirt Rally and I'm like, oh, I need to race my car that I have in Dirt Rally 2. 13. Nothing really great up here. Nice to check my extracts, wasn't it? Railroad to Port, Railroad to Tarkov. I always get these mixed up. Tarkov is the one behind gas, right? No, that's military base. Oh, Tarkov is the bottom of Big Red. Railroad to Port, was it? Yeah, so it's both sides by Big Red. Game based in the UK, all the roads are wet and the sky is gray for what, Horizon? I like that as like a chill out kind of game, but none of the Horizons since the original one have really grabbed me that well. Gas block. Are they showing off 5? I've not even seen. Can't remember, is anything up here worth looting? Apparently not. Okay. 5's in Mexico, cool. They do some good jobs with like exploring different areas. I wish that they would tone down on like the forced story part of it, because like, okay, cool, I understand that you have to, like, it's a big thing and you're up and coming racer, but it takes me like an hour. It took me an hour to get just in a car to drive around. That's all I want to do when I start up those games, is just drive around. Let me do it. So okay, it's just him running like a dummy. Opachki. What time is it in America? I am East Coast. It is currently 11:16. Those are just player scavs. BeamNG's cool. That's like another one of the cool, like waste some time ones. I don't mean that 4 was like story driven in general. There's like so much fluff to get started. Once you get started, yeah, it's alright. It's good. You just go from thing to thing. But like getting moving, I just wanna race, man. I just wanna drive cars. So freaking many scabs. I thought that might have been a person. I thought it was. Thought it was just a dead body. Didn't double check. He baited me. Oh, it was another scav too, so I don't feel so bad. I never put a ton of time into BeamNG just yet. Alright, we got like 15 left, so I think what I'm actually gonna do is try to see what's up on Bone Tome here. or whatever new characters have been posted in the Discord for H3, so we can just get those installed. Let me see here. Is Bone Tone back to being updated? I don't know if we're still looking to like move away from that or what. On worst, it looks like Rafe Scrapper got another update. He's going crazy with that. Module AR. The utilities. CMC Pete. There's a general move to Thunderstore still going on. Okay. Last update for that. Okay, so it looks like it's just slowing down. We'll see what's in the Discord. Galleries, character galleries. John Worst update a couple days ago. Can you play a completely new character you've never played? I'm looking to see what we have. I got another email to do a freaking Shadow Legends point spot on one of my videos again. So many. Muzzle brakes. There. So yeah, we have a new John Worst. We've played him before, but it's been a while. Regen Encryptive Tester. New firearm in beta. Balance changes for Scrapper. There's Rotworst Richtofen again. Brutal Benny. Meet Fortress Fred. Yeah, it looks like we're slowing down a little bit with what's coming out. Grace Vault Victor we have. I was asking about your stuff. Pistol Percy. I don't know if I've even tried that one. Average Joe. They modified Beginner Blake. And Heather again. Nuki Norin. Where's Pistol Percy? Actually, hold on. We'll bring that up. Where you at? Come on. Which? And just first, there we go. Not work. Kinda. Do I like custom maps? They're a ton of fun. So many good maps out there. I'm ever gonna play Siege again? Man, I wish Siege was the game it was when it launched. I always want to get back into it, but I don't know. What's changed about Siege? Just it's gone off the edge of the hero shooter. It used to have like a semblance of, I want to say realism, but there was a bit more grounded when the design was around. Mix that with the fact that people didn't understand. Yeah, I know. People didn't understand every best way to hold every room, so there was this sense of freshness about it for like the first year, and then esports happened to it, and it's just been like ridiculous. What's up, Skitty? Did I play Hunt Showdown yesterday? I did not turn up. I do own that, but I've only tried it once and it scared the crap out of me. Alright, so let's grab Pistol Percy. I'll just let Tarkov play in the background while we install these real quick. I have to switch my mod. Oh, freaking yesterday I was playing Counter-Strike. And just I had a case that I wanted to roll because it was the butterfly knife case, and it's $2.50 to roll it, whatever. So I bought a key for the wrong case, rolled the wrong case, and got a knife. I haven't rolled a Counter-Strike case in like...
They played us like a damn fiddle!
4 years. And I got a knife on the only roll. Alright, so we need local files. Feel free to give you that. Now, the knife has already been sold. It was a paracord stained well worn for 120 bucks. What's that in the left down corner? Oh, that's Mike. He's there to block out the session ID for H3. Alright, I'm getting stuff installed for H3, so give me a couple seconds. H3 mods. Nope. Deli mods. And then we do content. Downloads. Pistol Percy and John Worst. I already had Pistol Percy. I must have had him at some point. Session ID tells you what game, like what server you're in, so people can try to stream snipe you. They got rid of putting one bullet hole in a wall and watch a window. This guy made a poll for characters, and this is the exact one you suggested. I said raid in H3. Oops. What'd they do to make Doc obsolete? We still have him. That's just one to test. We have him installed. I looked at this. Need a character that have a turret that shoots healing. See, like that's just part of the issue I have. Wish for a similar playstyle of Wieners through time. Looking for on-site procurement. Need an easier character to try. 5 brand new characters following default beginner, Wild West, World War II, post-war, and modern progressions. Oh, this is a 5 character pack. Bonehead Billy. Liberated Laura, Farmhead Fiona, Redneck Rodney, Militia Mary. The country is no nuclear superpower. Can't buy guns and ammo at every corner store. Why not? We'll check it out. Does it pick up my stream name or something? My Steam name? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, it does. Sorry. Yeah, change your Steam name and it'll change it. Yeah, because I changed mine to Jedit and now it's showing up properly. Why did that not go to where I wanted it to be? Alright, almost done. Sorry. Just getting this crap installed. Browse locally. LA mods. Move you in. Cool. No, I was commenting on you saying you were working on TF2. I'd heard you were working on that plugin. That's all. That's all I said. It is a Mike Gasm Eldrick. Alright, I'm going to swap over to H3 here, so we'll be back in 5 or so minutes. All right, make sure got that. That's up. Camera's up. Up, Night Rage. Yeah, I don't know why the camera's been so choppy recently. Been noticing that more and more. Sure, we actually have sound. So hopefully, whenever I wipe my computer this week and I just get everything reinstalled, I fix whatever the heck is causing that. What mic do I use? I'm using the Index built-in microphone. It's fantastic. What's up, Lopopco, the original? Easy answer, the camera being choppy is just Steam VR. I don't doubt that. I wonder, I don't know if I can actually change the settings in here. Test camera and performance. Watch, I'm gonna crash something doing this. Yeah, it's a really good. Really, oh, it's not gonna do it because I'm technically have the camera in use currently. Alright, that's up. Redeems. Should be working shortly. Hopefully. Cool. I've not been bad, just busy. How about you, Knight? But man, settle down. He gets anxious. There they are. Right on cue. Alright, so we have what? Pistol Percy, John Wick, John Worst got an update. And then oh yeah, the new on-site procurement ones. So we'll start with Pistol Percy, just to give that a try. No slow motion's gonna happen, I don't have any guns. Sorry. Yeah, we'll start with Pistol Percy, we'll do John Worst after that. Let me get my modular stuff up and running. These cache times are ridiculous. Oh no. Bonk. Sorry to hear, Knight. Life do be life sometimes. What's up, Marcel? How are you? I have way too many mods in. All of those custom guns. I'm just gonna ignore it. It didn't happen. All those custom guns take forever. Cool. So yeah, there's our some of our new ones. Well, they actually pull over together. There are so many characters. Why are there so many? Alright, Pistol Percy during defaults. We're just gonna stick on the standard map today just for performance reasons. Anyone have a link to the H3 modding thing if you type !mods? Oh look, Jess is yelling again. Big surprise. I need all of them. I tried to remove them and then PMC Pete complained and it wouldn't install anything. And I don't want to get rid of PMC Pete because Devin would come and yell at me.
System detected. Take it.
Joking about that, but that poor top round just needs angled a little differently. Like, I'd like that to feed and just go back down, like underneath the barrel or something in real life. But hello, FNX in a gross color. Yep, no worries.
Oh goodness.
Typical H345. Not chunking them for a shot. Need some hollows. This is one heck of an opening pistol to get. Could probably run this entire thing with just this gun.
Token found.
Definitely could. Dupe the mag. Gonna actually have some separate ones because that might not even be the best to have early on.
Interfacing with system.
Get ready for many Sosigs wanted to see me dead. Hopefully.
Analyzing system.
Are there lots of Sosigs on this one? Looks like it. 3 on the first. I'm just gonna stick with the FMJs, I think. Survive Lab's nice. What's up, Croissant? I'm not bad. How about you? Just one? I need to aim better. I keep point shooting and I need to not be.
Over there. What's going on over here?
As I continue to point shoot. I didn't know this was such a Sosig heavy character.
Data extracted.
That was weird.
3 override tokens found.
Sosog.
Advance to next system node and take it.
You can get an incendiary 45. Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple different ones. I'm probably gonna run this pistol a good bit because this is literally just a challenge of giving you a ton of Sosigs to shoot with pistols. I mean, I have one of my absolute favorites here, so actually my absolute favorite. Do I still play Battlefield 4? Yes. I actually picked up 5 a couple times recently too, but 4 we do play. That's kind of the ones I was hoping to set a server up, and I guess right now there's actually tons and tons of people playing again because of the new announcement, so. Are you kidding? Of all the suppressors to freaking get. I don't know if that's gonna attach right. Oh man, alright, you know, I'm just gonna do this again because it's not worth it. Rip suppressor pull. I'll be alright. Yeah, I'm stoked for the new one. I was kind of not sure in the beginning. I need to double check to make sure that wasn't an ammo roll. But I don't know. I was worried with like the grappling hooks and the system they're using for classes and stuff, but I'm gonna hold judgment. We'll see how it turns out. AP incense again. Alright. Back we go. What suppressor? This is the quarter, or was that? The other one is the SR3M. It's like the VSS that's not integrally suppressed. This is gonna make it tough to aim. Need a laser. That'll be good.
Dead meat flopping.
Okay, good. Good, good, good. Lots of Sosigs.
Yes,
Perfect.
Did not see that one coming.
Interfacing with
Perfect,
system
perfect.
node. Hold this position. Analyzing
Sisog? Why are you saying Sisog? It's not the way. It's the opposite. Relax my grip a little bit. He flew. That sounds kind of chunky in slow-mo.
static encryption neutralizing. Encryption neutralized. Advancing to next system.
I do have AP. Good, good.
Analyzing system.
They're coming. We're ready. Only 2? Okay. Might be a harder one on different. That's the new name. The holds music has kind of gotten old on you. Oh man. I don't know. This is just like the perfect spot between like not overly trying to be catchy, but still good, where it doesn't get old. I just like having it playing. And nothing else feels right. Like if I play custom music in the background, I'm kind of put off by that, so I wouldn't know what else to play. I'd have to have a way to change the two different versions of music on the fly to match a low intensity and a high intensity song. That's the only way it would work. We are advancing. Muzzle brakes, no thanks.
Override token found.
Yeah. Imagine getting one of these to start. Holy crap. Not what I need. 6 from 2 separate? That's ridiculous. Saying sishog to mess with me. Consider me messed with.
Oh, goodness. Oh, nap time.
Aim is getting worse and worse every time. Nice. Got a deli counter.
Oh, dear.
Override token found.
Too much frickin' fun. Good. We will take those as well. That should be everything.
Override token found.
Let's hope we can find a laser.
Getting the meat sweats.
Makarov PB. What's the PB?
Override token found. Override
Here.
But I'm a pacifist.
Just sad we didn't get the black version.
Going on over here.
Yes.
Interfacing.
The hollows are so good.
Hold this position. Analyzing system.
It's definitely not the right magazine.
Static encryption detected. Neutralized. Encryption neutralized.
Perfect. Yeah, the new sounds. Did you guys see Twitter? Well, I think it was actually like early this morning. He got his door working.
System.
Gas masks.
Yeah, shoot.
He has a working door with a deadbolt. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I'm gonna have the one who goes his own way here. This would be a challenging one hit, but definitely doable.
Hardened encryption detected. Neutralized. Encryption neutralized.
No idea what I did to start that off, but it threw off the entire bit.
Advancing to next system layer.
Yeah, the destructible props in you guys' custom maps is gonna be awesome. That's gonna bring a lot of life to a lot of stuff. Which, like, the take and hold map needs props like that. Even compared to the old one, this one's always felt empty. I know that it's an optimization thing, but flop. Come on. Love the plus P hollows.
Recursive encryption detected. Neutralizing. Encryption neutralized.
Bad luck again.
Data extracted. 5 override tokens found.
Yeah, these like
Advance
to
the next system node and take it.
do well if you hit flesh.
Override token found.
Is there even a laser in this one? Alright, I don't think there's anything else you really need. Traces for him and regular FMJs.
Huh? What's that?
The head will do the most. It's the actual, like, center part of that joint, or whatever you want to call it. So you want to hit them center mass in that specific area, not center mass in the entire body. If you get, like, what would be probably their ear or their cheek, you're going to do less damage, I think is what was trying to be relayed. Let's be hollows again. Don't even know why I'm checking. Yeah, so, like, the quarters, the pieces. So if you hit the top, the center of the head, that's most damage. Hit the flanks of it, you're gonna do less.
Override token found.
Oh man, wrecking through those boxes is so
Override
much fun.
token found.
More suppressors. Yeah, I'm guessing we don't have
Override token found.
anything else really. It's a fun second one. Just a roll away.
Override token found.
Cool.
Override token found.
Don't want to do too many there. That costs too much. And crackhead sosigs.
Oh dear. Turducken!
I love being able to watch the 45 slugs go down hallways like that. Why'd I scrap the Gluger?
Oh shoot! Goodbye, cruel me.
Because it's impossible for me to make a correct decision according to you, Jess.
So dark now.
Override token found. Override token found.
Just a rail adapter. Weird. The only other thing we'd really want are plus PFMJs, but they're probably pointless right now. This late in. You want to understand? I don't like the irons on the Gluger. I got capacity out of them 1911
Interfacing with
because I have the big mags.
hold this position.
I already have ammo if I want to put my AP in this for some reason. I'm not actually going to use it. I only need this pistol. I don't need another gun at all.
Oh shoot! Oh good.
Swarm infection detected. Neutralized. Encryption neutralized.
Should have swapped off to the 1911, but whatever.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing system.
Is it possible to parry the melee ones? Anton did build that in. Yeah, he actually has a pretty neat CQC combat system built in.
Over there.
I think that was back when he was doing the Kappa Coliseum. He did a lot of work on the melee. But he actually showed one of his devlogs he was fighting an individual one. And kind of parrying the attacks and countering. That's what you're talking about.
Detected. Neutralizing. Encryption neutralized.
How do you do the slow-mo like that? That is a mod. If you have
Analyzing
Curse DLLs on, you can use the rotational change up there to actually speed and slow up time, while only slow. It doesn't go above 1. But I took that code and turned it into, you can redeem those and cause them to happen in my game. So that specific instance is a custom mod. There's a nade. Wow, that was cooked a long while ago. How the heck did that blow up so quick? Fuck, man.
Agile encryption detected. Neutralized.
Just too lucky. Yeah, level 3 armor Sosigs are not
Data extracted. 4 override tokens.
not my favorite.
Advance the next system node and take it.
Like, I'm uploading all the videos, all my old VODs up to YouTube, and people are asking, like, why are the flashbangs? What's the think fast chuckle nut stuff? Because it's just at the very beginning of us using the mods. Finding it funny.
Yeah, shoot. What's that? Go there. Down. Yay, more shoot.
Almost.
Override token found.
Alrighty, it's a 4-point. I know there was a 5-point back there. We'll go roll that one if we have nothing else. You think you can get the MP7 as a roll? That feels kind of lame. That's not a pistol. That was my issue with the original pistol characters. You got out of combat pistols and into machine pistols pretty easily. I don't know, there's something I find awesome just about the designs of combat pistols.
Override token found.
No lasers.
Override token found.
I'm guessing we just don't get those. You can get a P90. A little bit of a stretch from a pistol. Just a little bit. There's your 5.7. It's only the caliber.
I really wonder what vegans
3 with a riot shield, oh man. One-handed bang, it's a pistol. As long as it isn't shouldered. Is this like ATF's definition of a pistol kind of pistol? Be about the only way.
Interfacing with
Appreciate the heads up, Lucas.
Hold this
Seems
position.
like you know this character well.
Analyzing system.
P90 is a destructive device.
going on over here? Tis only a flesh wound.
Plenty of nodes. Gotten some regens. I haven't had stealths yet.
Static encryption detected. Neutralized. Encryption neutralized.
Way too long to clear that.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing system.
But, you know, pistols are my favorite. I don't know why. Every time I look at another gun, I'm like, oh, I can get like a nice AK rifle, SMG, something. And then I see a slightly different pistol compared to what I currently have. I'm like, no, I'm gonna get that instead. Like, I already had that CZ75, and then I saw the Shadow there for a good price, and how could you not? Speaking of, I can't believe the prices. Apparently that SP01 I got was they're like $1,000 at least, and I got mine for $600. Prices here are ridiculously low for some reason. And that shadow is like $1,200 sometimes. Actual jerk.
Encryption neutralized.
Nice with the Agile's only giving us 2 to worry about.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing system.
Yeah, these still aren't the best irons. These aren't quite suppressor height for this specific one.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the follow.
Your dog meat, bub.
Keep hitting the Sosa guns.
Turn it.
There we go.
Was this expected?
Oh, jeez. Holy crap. Oh, no. That was... I got some lucky spawns on that end.
Hold successful.
No shield
Data
Sosics.
extracted. 5 override tokens found. Advance to next system node and take it.
That would have been a high score.
Returning to interface.
Fragile, or the agile ones, they do. Yep. Oh, that was pretty fun. Yeah, I don't know. I like being limited to a weapon like that. Getting a chance to roll better ones, but the class being fairly limited. I didn't even use him part from those couple initial Sosigs. It feels like cheating in that character. Just noticed the tattoos on my arms. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. That was a fun one. And to get unspun. I don't know why I went the whole way back here. Alright, so we'll do John Worst next.
Wonderful.
Then we'll give one of those others a try. Yeah, thank you, Zakat Lords and Ed the Bread, for the follows. I like that, Ed the Bread. Yeah, this is getting a workout, holy crap. One more. And now we're too far. Oh, that's right. It'll do that because I was using for pet cam. I'll be alright. And thank you as well. A10 Go Bert. Thank you for the follow. Later, Jess. You want to play more VR, you want to get your own headset, but you hate Oculus controllers. I heard the original touch ones were good. Is that what they were? Alright, where is John Worst? Yeah, we're gonna stick again. It's a classic just for performance reasons today.
Oh boy.
Uplink
Pistol
successful.
Percy on Island Compound.
Target system detected. Take it.
That sounds terrible. Oh yeah, I forgot. We start out with the pencil and the knife here. David Chipman? Who's that? Whenever Skitty gets angry, Skitty gets really angry. Oh, almost. Come on.
Bonk.
So tough. try and throw anything in this game.
Oh dear.
It only took 600 pencils.
Huh?
Now I'm throwing to the right. What the heck?
Self-serve, baby.
You just deflected it.
Coordination.
You dead? Oh, that would have been one.
Me first. Order up. Again. Clog it out.
There we go. See? It only took me an entire pack of pencils.
Override token found.
Oh, that ATF guy, that's what I thought. Yep. Skitty, avert your eyes. Oh, are we supposed to do limited ammo with this one? Alright. I know everybody here is
On Earth.
gun people, but as the politics stuff gets heavy. Blocks. This is a Glock 26. Teeny tiny. Oh.
Guess I'm dead meat dog.
Interfacing.
Oh, there's a third. Timber Badger, thank you for the prime. What's up?
Analyzing system.
What's up, Port Giant? Yeah, I know, Skitty. Just what I got.
Oh, shoot. Are you serious?
Thought it sounded like we had one there.
Huh? Oh, darn it.
Static encryption decrypted. Neutralizing.
Only a flesh wound.
Encryption neutralized. Hold successful. Data extracted. 3 override tokens found. Advance to next system node and take it.
Skitty hates anything that's like pre, like 1980s awesome machine gun.
Override token found.
Oh boy, here we go. Got another one. Let's take same mags. I do. 19. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get excited about them. Boring and overused. Yeah. We've gotten into the argument several times
I should really
about
get
them.
the laundry done tomorrow. Huh?
Got some jump to them. See what we could have got. No, I think that was the same icon for what we had before.
Wonderful.
Make a character with only throwing weapons so I can practice eating. I have huge issues with throwing things in this game. I don't know why. Thank you for the follow, Clutch Skills.
Man, that was a good one.
Yeah, I am not good
Clog it out.
at throwing any of the throwables accurately. Can eat guns, cannot eat knives and pencils and
Interfacing
whatnot
system node.
in here.
Hold this position. Analyzing system.
Perfect. The meat chunks.
Hardened encryption detected.
We need John Wick, but like World War II, right?
Advancing to next
So, no
system.
Glocks.
Analyzing system.
Nope.
Over there.
Unfortunate. I like their bulletproof vest. I didn't even see that they still had the ties on underneath them. That's cool. Dressing the Sosigs up proper. Come on.
Swarm
Oh shit, blue blade special. Fast, couple of-
Ah,
hold successful. Data extracted.
can't do.
4 override tokens found. Advance to next system node and take it.
Can't do.
Getting the meat sweat.
Oh, wrong one.
Override token
It's alright.
found.
I don't think that one's actually loading because I'm catching on that red dot. I'm not gonna roll that. We already have it. All those. Cool. No, no.
Oh goodness. That.
See, Skitty knows what's up. Even though he dislikes the gun. Threatened to buy a gun for somebody. Like, alright. I didn't pay for it, but I got it.
Chew on that. Guess I'm dead meat.
Come on, get in. Yeah, I think that one doesn't want to catch well because of that. Dude, come on. We need something other than pistols now. Big stopping power. Yeah, it's the hollows. They do well here. Doo-doo.
Little lonely out here.
Override token found.
That was a nice sequence, right? Alright, gun. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, a little hat, too. Where do we get the hat? I don't think I care much for the ammo. No, don't we have to touch back here? Oh, I think it has to be loaded this way. Alright, yeah, so we have to pick a chamber.
What's that?
And turn the safety off, too. Just seems kind of lame that you have to like put your hand back there to switch that in order to use the other magazine. Sun Wong Septic Tank. Thank you for the follow.
so fun. I never really used this gun much. Should just lose the smaller mag, you're correct. Accidentally grabbing it. Ooh. It's a fun ricochet.
Oh, come on.
Interfacing with system node.
Should have tried to roll some buck for this, but we'll be alright.
Analyzing system. Hardened encryption detected. Neutralized. Encryption neutralized.
Shoo.
Advancing to next system layer.
So we want it on that side because that means it's gonna
Analyzing system.
flick over to the other easily. We don't have to do it twice. Using only melee in a few runs yesterday. The melee's fun. I do like, what was Tritty's character he made that's melee based? That was a good one. I can't remember the name though.
Swarm encryption detected. Encryption neutralized. Advancing to next system.
Tomahawk and Machete are your favorites? I like the Tonto.
Analyzing system.
This is a ton of fun to use. I've always just, been a fan of that blade style. If it's the Weeb in me or what, but one of my ballast songs has a Tonto blade, and I wish they all had that. I think both of my other good ones are spear points, or spearheads.
Fast, Chuckle Nuts. Tarnation.
Get in this room a lot today.
Tarnation.
Both sets from out here.
Neutralized. Encryption neutralized. Point successful. Data
Good
extracted.
enough. I get unspun real quick.
5 override tokens found. Advance to next.
Ah, that's what it
system
is.
node
Wiener
and
Tide
take
Willard. That was a good melee killer. Or character. What's up, Tritty? Oof. Big oof. Probably need one of those. There we go. Oh, geez. A random key? What's he set to? 1x.
Huh?
Oh, he's single only. Yeah, he's semi only. Okay. Expecting a full. This is the Bling 15. Definitely getting our lovely quick belt lag. with him. Sure, I roll ammo for this guy.
Override token found.
Cool, there's shotgun shells, so that's good. Don't want those, and standard, okay. I don't know if I ever need this scope, but still fun. Same one. Roll away. Have those. Good to go. Cool. Is this a vanilla H3? No. This one is not. I do not believe so. Seeing if it... Oh, brass carry. I don't know. It's not the Bubba 15, right? Maybe it is the Bubba 15. Maybe it is. I think this is the Bubba 15. That is. Hey, Eldrick. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I think this is the Bubba 15. So this is a normal one. I don't remember it having rail spots on the bottom, though. Not entirely sure. Terrible flip.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position.
And terrible cover.
System.
Is that a threefer? Threefer.
Recursive encryption detected. Encryption neutralized.
Nice and accurate.
Advancing to next.
I think it does have the colored group. I don't know though. The only thing I'm not remembering is any rail spots on the bottom. I do think it was called the Bubba 15, not the Blink 15. I don't know. It looks very close to the Bubba if it's not it. I think it's actually harder to use that canted. The issue's finding the dot. Come on, man. There were two more.
Advancing to next system lane. Analyzing system.
Over there.
Thanks for the flashbang. We actually did kill him. This might be better for limited ammo character.
Agile encryption detected.
get overwhelmed by them. What's the rarest encryption?
Data extracted.
Yeah, those are
Five
only on the
override
last
tokens
waves
found.
for
Advance to next
the
system
normal
node
characters.
and take it.
So they're the hardest one. There's still a few more that Anton was working on at some point whenever the other take and hold ones were made. The other encryptions got put together. Looks like the same. Anything better for him? No such luck. No such luck. What character is this? This is John Worst. Has some vaulted John Wick guns in it that are causing tons of performance drops. But still really cool. I like them. Nice to just have some of these kitted out for you whenever they spawn, instead of having to do it yourself. Missing that far up one. And I keep getting the same roll over and over again. And I can't re-roll that? Interesting. So I'm stuck with whatever that is. And that's the only one we can even get, so... Yeah, we missed out on the, SMG. It's usually like an Evo or an MPX that we get, I think. Maybe I don't have Module MPX installed. That may be the issue. I don't know if I have Module MPX installed. Unless the character won't load without it.
Hold this position. Analyzing system.
I'm gonna play one of the 5-pack. Yeah, we're gonna pick one of the new on-site procurement characters and give it a try. We'll do that next. That was a weird one.
Advancing to next system layer.
What are the white bits on top of that scope?
Analyzing system.
I don't know. Some kind of iridium, whatever. Tritium. Not sure. Definitely not an iron. Sometimes, like the heck even is it? The ACOG has the fiber optic up top to gather light. I think that's what that's used for. And that's actually used to illuminate the site inside, I think. Oh, really flashbang heavy here.
Agile encryption detected. Neutralized.
Come on, get in there, dude. So many flashbangs.
Advancing
How do you
to next
reload
system
Sosa guns? You have to shake them. The option has to be on.
Analyzing system.
Where do I live? I'm in the east coast of the United States, Pennsylvania. Come on, there we go. So many flashbangs. How am I still alive? Not taking much damage. kind of got robbed on any kind of useful tips though for my rounds. Yeah, if I would have had the MCX stuff installed, I'd have a blackout by now probably. All the little jumping flash grenades. Six. Pretty sure that was 6.
Hold successful. Data extracted.
133.
Tokens found.
872.
Advance to next system node and take it.
Did I get the bubble of 5-round mags one time? I think so. H3 is totally vanilla, but you want to start modding it. What do you recommend? Exclamation mark mods will get you to deli counter. There's really not much else you need. Just know that if you get into some of the characters that rely on custom weapons like this one, not this, but like this, or anything that relies on the module series stuff, it can really tank your performance. So yeah, I don't know if this is normal or not. I kind of want to check out, but yeah, just start with deli counter. Start with some characters. And maybe a weapons pack or something. Potato's custom gun pack has a ton of stuff, but it takes a little while to load. So know that when you boot H3 next time, it's going to take a little while. It'll chug. It'll be cranky. That's normal. So, take and hold tweakers, one thing you're really going to need. If you want levels, you're going to need worst mod? Yeah, worst mod. So. Okay. I'm gonna put you on camera then. Got French bread and Vanessa's eating all of it. Lady Jedi's eating all of it. I'm good. Yeah, Better Hands is a good one to use too. Just have to make sure you get the find the config files. If you go into your H3 install directory, I think it's deli and then configs. You can edit after you launch the first time how to change the like the buttons that it uses. Depends on your platform. It defaults, I think, to trigger, which I didn't like. I had to put it on a face button. So, alrighty, what do we have? Random melee weapons. So Bonehead Billy looks like a starter one. Farmhand Fiona, Wild West on-site procurement. World War II for Liberated Laura. Militia Mary. Let's do, I fill in some. No, you know what? We'll do World War II. See how this goes. On-site procurement. I'm not gonna do limited though. Let's get weird with this. My favorite rifle platform.
Uplink
ARs
successful.
are boring,
Target
but effective.
system detected. Take it.
AKs tend to need so much more work, it seems, to get things customized on them, which I find meh.
I should really get the laundry done.
So I'm really not sure. I don't even know what I would answer with that. So obviously the XM8. I'll go with the XM8. I don't know. Actually, speaking of, I think they're somebody testing an XM8 one. Are you serious? This is my opening roll. And Obrez. This is not gonna be a fun one. At least I can still quick bolt it. Gonna be rough. What's up, Death Troller? Hero Aiden, hello, hello. I try to remember everybody. There's been a lot of people in and out. Apologize if I don't.
15 minutes now. Calling my union rep.
She will do this. Someone cheating. 2 extra. What? Load that extra one in.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position. Analyzing system.
I'm so gonna die here.
Anyone else smell burnt toast?
Static encryption detected. Neutralized.
What's that? Dang it!
Encryption neutralized.
It worked. Perfect.
Hold successful. Data extracted. 3 override tokens found. Advance to next system and take it. Override
This thing feels like it
token
would be
found.
such a pain to fire. Go to secondary in Battlefield. Ugh. Hey, it's not bad. Nice capacity at least. Could be the bad small Bergman instead.
Wonderful.
Bit of a pain to reload though. Thank you, Burgess556 for the follow. Hello, hello. Wrist killer. For sure. I imagine that it's not as bad as if you're firing a full-length barrel because less of the gas, less of the powder will probably get a chance to burn. But that's still a chunky round, so I don't understand the full physics of all that either. I could be talking out of my butt. What's better, bolt or lever action?
Darn it! Huh?
Better in what sense?
Darn it! Think fast, Chuckle Nuts! Take my 15 minutes.
Absolutely every one of these is just death rattling like crazy.
Override token found.
They're both fun to work in the game. Bolt's more accurate, I believe. I mean, there's a reason they moved away from lever for pretty much everything. Hey! That was a long one. I need to work on those more. Do I conceal carry? Yes. I have my permit. Used to have it. Expired. I never renewed it, and then over the last year I decided to get it again.
2018.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position. Analyzing system.
This is the best spot to hold here. That's so fun because you actually have a safe back. You want to play VR, but your trash PC doesn't help. Someday.
Encryption.
Hopefully someday.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing system.
There's a weird rotation there. Come back. Really nice capacity on this. I had a lot left there yet. What was out at the same time of this gun? I feel like this would have been a really nice early semi-auto or automatic pistol. I'm guessing something else rather significantly cheaper to make came out at the same time or pretty soon after. Actually hit it, man. Oh, nice, Sharks. Got a 3080 retail price. Yeah, I was lucky.
Override tokens.
Took me till
Advance to next system node and take
I think almost Christmas to find a 3090.
Laundry done tomorrow.
Be a Best Buy.
Oh, goodness.
override token found.
Ooh. Snail mags. Never remember. MP18. We have to grab further up. Okay. Further back, I guess. My favorite pistol, FNX 45. Gamble is on. It was not working at the start, and there's also a 5-minute cooldown. So, Alex CD, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Why do we always come in?
I don't know if Streamlabs is having issues today or what. I wasn't even able to toggle it on earlier. Grab further back.
Wait, did I leave the gas on? It's oh, that smell burnt toast.
Pistol again. Nade.
Override token found.
If I had the points, I actually might roll that. See if we can get lucky and get some different rounds, but... Been trying, Croissant. I don't really pay attention to what my numbers are until after stream anymore. It's been a little bit lower recently since I started doing Tarkov before H3. But
Override token found.
trying to keep it fresh on my end. Alright, I think we're good with what we have. This is a nice high cap weapon.
He said. What a jerk.
What a jerk. I like just the pile of body pillows.
Huh?
Oh, where they were
Interfacing
at.
with system node. Hold this position. Analyzing system.
Why don't I put my Tarkov runs on YouTube? I'm not really good at the game, so I don't know that my stuff is worth watching in that sense. I've been putting it up here mostly as I want to play other stuff on my Twitch because I know people here are a bit more willing to watch. Oh boy.
Encryption.
Thank you for the sub. 2 seconds. But yeah, on YouTube, that stuff doesn't get views and it actually loses me subscribers because it's not H3. It's weird.
Analyzing system.
I hit H3 only way too hard early in my YouTube career, and that made me a one-note song on YouTube. So I'm caring less and less about it. But I've also said that several times, and it still bothers me whenever I post anything else and lose subs. None of it matters. Thank you so much, Ragemond. 9 months. Holy crap. Grab it.
Encryption detected. Neutralizing.
Any back here that are not. Should just be 2. Maybe not. Totally missed the one.
Encryption.
This is 1 hit, so I'm getting very lucky.
Advancing to next system lane. Analyzing system.
Need to be a little bit less liberal with my use of the rounds in this mag as I rip out an entire another magazine. Where are we at? Just 1?
Swarm encryption detected.
Ooh.
Encryption neutralized. successful. Data extracted.
What's up, Spartan?
5 override tokens
Pistol,
found.
Bergman number 5.
Advance to next system node and take it.
Yeah, I get you, Happy. Again, that's I think it's more of a personal issue than anything else. Like, I have social anxiety, and that's where it comes into play is
Aim higher next time.
early on in my YouTube expansion. I tried posting some other things, and they got terrible results compared to like my dumb reloads, and everything else still does too. I've just gotten more used to it. But there's part of me that just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. People leave mean comments and you're like, okay, well, I'll never do that again. I have a harder time getting over that than I should. Just waiting for one of those death rattles to be the one that gets me. 1-point pistol. This late in the rolls? Kinda weird. What's up, Dread? Boo-doo-doo. It's a YouTube thing. Yeah, I feel more comfortable here. Like, this is where I always tend to experiment a little bit more with my content. I mean, I used to just straight up never talk on my YouTube channel. I don't think I had any talk content besides my LA Noire VR video for a long while. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Thank you for the follow, Dread. How are you? I can't say that whole thing. Dredgency, Stench. It's a lot. Kind of some weird late rolls here.
Oh, well, that ends well. Double meat. Huh?
Lots of Sosigs. Probably not tuned for this specific scenario. Can make a new EFT channel. I mean, I would probably put that stuff on my second channel that I upload the VODs of this to. But is this just a Grayson run? No, we're actually on on-site procurement version of that, which is Liberated. I forget the name. The actual character, but there was a 5-pack of on-site procurement variants of the Wieners Through Time, basically. And that's what we've been playing through. It's actually kind of cool. We're also on one-hit spawn locked, which is kind of ridiculous. Thank you for the follow, FabSN. Fabson. Last one alive. Last one alive, lock the door.
Analyzing system.
Liberated Lara, thank you.
Hardened encryption detected.
Fast, chocolate!
Choo.
Advancing to next system link.
Nice cover spawns.
Analyzing system.
Yeah, we've been on one hit the whole time.
Huh?
It's those casual ones. Settle down, buddy. Are you kidding me with this? That was rather entertaining the way they split out of that cover. really need to keep this thing fed. Come on. Dude. Dude.
It's all got so dark now.
Encryption neutralized. Advancing to next system layer.
Alright, no good
Analyzing
cover.
system.
Oh, you're gonna make me crouch for the first time today.
I see. Wait.
I don't like all the cover here in front of me, though. Also, I'm afraid this magazine is gonna end up causing issues with collision on the cover itself. It's a stack of snail mags. I like it. Where I'm at, you don't know.
Swarm neutralized. Encryption neutralized.
Knee pads. It's not even the knee pads anymore, Skitty.
5 override tokens.
What are you even supposed to do about that? Every one of them fires whenever they go down. Yeah, it's not even the knee pads, it's the act of my knees going past that threshold after only standing for a while.
Token found.
Suppressor would be cool, but not going to help me firepower wise. I'm really hoping for an assault rifle or carbine roll here. Give me that M2. Am I on any leaderboard?
Override token found.
I mean, it technically would post. It should. I don't have the
What's over there?
item spawner on, so we've been to the top of both the other ones we played. Actually, that's kind of a lame roll. The capacity's okay. We got the nice version, but I was hoping for
That's what I do to people.
STG. I take it back. This is okay.
Nap time!
This holds more than I think.
Token found.
Still might roll an AR again, but it's a stopping power that we need. SMG. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll that one more time. Even worse. Okay. Too many guns on me, as usual. I can get rid of you. You're not needed. You can hang there. You can hang there. Remember that you're down there. Okay, we're all right now. Got your index and love H3. It's better than you thought. Nice, Lord of the Mist. Glad you like it. This does not accept tactical reloads. Was that not a recycle station? What did it do? It's not. I literally just didn't pay attention. Oh man. I literally just looked and didn't even freaking pay attention to it.
Override token.
That's how out of it I am constantly. What's up, Lewis? I was filling it up with ammo. I said I didn't need it, and I filled it up with ammo. I didn't want to send it to the abyss. Just be nice to it.
What's that? It would give.
Ah, I killed him before he actually blew up.
Hold this position. Analyzing system.
About to eat a whole horse, I feel ya. Just went shopping this morning, so I'm in snack on everything mood myself. Got some candy too, and I'm a sucker for sugar.
Detected. Neutralizing. Encryption neutralized.
Cool. What's the caliber of this?
Analyzing system.
Where'd it go? 35 Remington. Surprised he didn't one-shot me.
Hardened encryption detected. Neutralized. Encryption neutralized.
Shoo! Pushed like crazy. Come on, good cover. Thank you, thank you.
System layer. Analyzing system.
Get a better shot. No one? Alrighty. Imagine the Sosigs having googly eyes. Oh man. Not good. Is it all out of one door here? Nope, it's not. Constantly get flanked from the other sides on this this room, so I gotta be super careful. Come on, man. And that's gonna be our swarm. Come on.
Swarm encryption. Neutralized. Encryption neutralized. Hold successful. Data extracted.
On a freaking one hit.
5 override tokens found. Advance to next system node and take it.
That's pretty good. 132
Returning to interface.
on a one hit. I didn't post, but 132, 720. What's up, Nitro HN? Longtime fan, only for just got Twitch. Thank you for stopping by, taking the time too. Thank you, thank you. Had a bunch of forgotten weapons vids queued. Yeah, this is all just old nodes. I think that this probably took the on-site procurement character set of nodes and just copy pasted, because I think that one's also on it. About to get your first PC ever. Can't wait for H3. Nice potato. Yeah, same Valark. Got that? Yeah, I think Valark. Yeah, I'm stoked so many people who've been watching are now able to play themselves. Phew. What are we even at here? 1. So we got half hour left. Let's just roll like a Ricky random, or no, might have another. Various Vault Victor. We'll do that. We'll do this. I can't believe I first off beat 3 of my runs, because I've been doing terrible recently. And then that last one being a one hit. So cool. Yeah, we'll do various Vault Victor just to wrap this up for today.
Uplink successful. Target system detected. Take it.
WM. Oh. Whenever I used to play Counter-Strike, it was during the Source days, and I would always play in the no auto servers. now that I'm playing Go again, having to live with people being able to buy ops and autos.
Why do I always get the...
And I always swore them off. Actually picked one up for the first time last night playing. Did surprisingly well.
Override token found.
It's pre-built. Boom. Oh, we do have MCX in. Okay. 300 blackout. Nice little one. Irons are a bit rough, but we can fix that. Those toggle. They don't. Integrally suppressed. Oh, it's so good. So good looking. Have the game for 5 years, haven't modded it. I think need to change that soon. Yeah, Valak, it's a really good time to even get into it because the mod loader deli counter makes it super easy to do. And yeah, the community over like the last year has just exploded with people making awesome content for it. Just
nice
the
one.
best kind of stuff.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position.
That's right. These are a little bit picky on the
Analyzing
reloads.
system.
So much of this room today. Now we're back on standard health, number 1 hit. Yep, thank you for hitting that link there, Tritty.
Static encryption detected. Neutralizing.
Rather tough to let just one round rip with this guy.
Hold successful. Data extracted. 4 overrides found. Advance the next system node. Override token found.
Random weapons. See if I can get a sight or something. I don't want to waste all my bullets. Oh, a doy. Dummy me. Be a little bit low profile, but we got it. What does this character do? So this is Ricky Random, but without the painful rolling through attachments that include everything from the module series. So like if we have mods installed and we play Ricky Random, we always end up getting just like random AK and AR parts in our attachment rolls. Or we'll get a receiver in a normal roll. This separates the categories a little bit better, so we can get pre-built guns like this, or I think if we roll random guns, or if we do whenever we roll a random gun and we get a receiver, we can come here and get free parts for it, basically. So it just helps the modded
Override token found.
experience be a little bit more seamless for Ricky Random. Yep, Ricky Random, modded Ricky Random, fixed. Short and sweet of it. Welcome back, Eldrick. How long does it take me to come up with a new reload video? Well, considering the last one was September 7th of the last year, and I have nothing to show for any new ones. It takes a long time. I am at the point where
Check this out.
I have no clue what else I can do with the game for the reload videos that isn't going to be some sort of regurgitation of previous content, so
Analyzing system.
Exclamation mark gamble 300. Oh whoops, wrong chat box. AJ edit.
Dugar, thank you for the 7 months and happy accidents. Thank you for the tier 1 welcome. But yeah, so the reload videos took ungodly amounts of time, like 8 hours of footage, 8 hours of trying to cut it down, and then all that just to throw it on some terrible YouTube for royalty-free music. It wasn't until the very last one that I actually, oh, just made it harder, was able to contract somebody to make me custom music. So I keep trying and trying to get motivation to do a new reload video, but they all turn out lame, I promise you,
Advancing to next system
when I try to get into it. If and when I have something good, you'll see it.
Analyzing system.
mag mortar. Run this gun exclusively for the rest of the time. This is so fun. I love 300 Blackout.
Swarm encryption detected.
What was that man doing? No such luck. Bang.
Hold successful. Data extracted. 5 override tokens found.
The big 1911. I always end up killing myself if I get that.
Advance to next system node and take it.
Is 300 Blackout really subsonic? I believe you can get supersonic versions of it. Variations of the ammo. But yes, that was one of the things. To try to take 9x39, which was built to be a subsonic armor-piercing round, and replicate it, right? All while fitting in standard stain eggs.
Oh, shit, stop.
Override token found.
I've not seen this gun in a long while. What a pain it is to load. Does it fire 5.7? I think it does. Yeah, this is subsonic. And here we just have regular FMJ. And oops, I got rid of my subsonic. That's fine. Doesn't really make a difference in H3. Terrible rule. Fire a gun out of a mortar to switch guns instead of mags. Like, part of the issue with a lot of the stuff that even I've come up with is I can't get it to look good in game, and I am so freaking picky about what I want to do for those videos that if I can't replicate it consistently, that means I'm not going to be able to get like the perfect shot for it. Like if I still had my raw footage from the first, well, anything up to the most recent dumb reloads, like it would just be so freaking much. So much. I could put like 40 hours of it out. That's literally me, like just the background of a dude perfect video. Trying over and over again to get one stupid thing correct. It's the meal platter, another random weapon. Let's go for another pre-built. Tactical foul. Right, module foul. How to mod Borderlands TDR guns. He doesn't want infinite guns that doubles grenades. I like the way that Strafe Scrapper has the pistol that does extra damage when you throw it. Obviously different, but I don't think they count as attack reload, do they? These need that depress on the left hand touchpad now. Those are a bit picky. Like a maze of cover up here.
Hardened encryption. Advancing to next.
Quite the stock on there. Is that foldable? Adjustable foul. Look at this. Does the plasma one become a grenade? I didn't realize that. Oh, and strafe. I need to pick that up. Put that on the wish list. Actually, that'd be a good one to buy with my knife money from CSGO. Come on, get in there.
Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing system.
He hasn't replicated any secondary fires. Yeah, I was honestly just super impressed that it was able to feel the way that it does. Just basically using H3's ammo. I didn't think that just a character mod could do so much. Granted, it's still just a deli, so I'm sure you can do whatever you want in those deli files. There's more than just a character there, but it was an impressive mod. That guy was in the wrong place at the right time.
Recursive encryption detected.
Come on over here.
Encryption neutralized. Hold successful. Data extracted. Advance to next system node and take it.
It's real tiring standing at attention all the time.
That was a good one.
Take your time on the reloads video. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I look forward to your content regardless if you're putting out reload videos.
I appreciate it.
Override token found.
Thank you for the 12 months, Alark. 12 months, whole year. You guys are ridiculous. Every one of you, absolutely ridiculous. We got this last time. This is a pretty fun. Way too many modular weapons on me. This is gonna lag so bad. I think we got a smaller magazine here, though.
That's terrible. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts!
Jerk. Y'all are jerks. Just throw him away. This might not lag as bad this way. I don't know. It's gonna lag no matter what.
I'll just be over here.
Yep. The big lag.
Override token found.
Nothing we need there. We can actually... Is that module foul? Weird parts. Different break on there. Not sure where the grab point for... There we go. Nope, that's iron sight. Oh, does this have a different back on it? I think we can still attach it. Yeah, that has an adapter. That's so cool. Too cool. Oh, I like that muzzle flash pattern. This is a module foul, so this is just like the ARs. This completely comes apart. So, yeah, this is not a built-in foul. Yep, just like the module AR. Module AK mods. Those basically are using assets from Escape from Tarkov. I think almost exclusively. Bringing them into H3. And since they were so detailed on the way they modeled things in Tarkov, that plus the attachment system in H3, just kind of repurposing that, you're able to build and recustomize weapons on the fly here.
Recursive encryption detected. Encryption neutralized. Advancing to next system layer.
Oh, gross. I hate that.
Analyzing system.
I really like the having to push down on the touchpad to simulate those paddle releases. I've always missed that.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the follow. Sparky357. Hello.
Analyzing system.
Oh, Jess is back. What's up, Jess?
Wonderful.
Hello, Alpha Rat. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I feel like I should have some sway while I'm walking like this. Almost cheaty. Let those calm down for a second. I'm not even going to try to get that hardcore about it. Do a tactical reload. Better hands on the foul. Oops. Yeah, my better hands is still broken. I've actually just broken my controller by pressing that button. Oh, we're back. Yeah, no, my goodbye to that foul, by the way. I was doing one of my reloads, and I needed the item to be very far away from me very quickly. So if you do it and it goes like out of the arena too far, it likes to go away. It might just be the module stuff that does that, to be honest. Yeah, I really like these 9mm ARs. If it goes out of bounds, it just gets deleted. Nice. I blame Lucas. Kidding. Yeah, that's just, I've never fixed that. I've rarely used better hands, but that's only because I haven't been playing a lot of like competitive one-hits. And obviously if I am playing those, I'm not doing it modded. That's just really where it shines for me. It helps with the tactical reloads.
Override token.
Sorry, too many as it is. Hang on to him for now, I guess. Hey, he's back with bigger magazines. I do need to unwind. We'll get it here in a second.
Investigating.
Oh no. Almost tripped up after that.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Spartan 459 for the follow. Greystone's gonna go broke from giving his Mosins to everybody. Calling it now. No, you're good. Oh look, another foul. It is. Yeah, this was Woofy, right? That did the module foul work. Turned out well. For sure. Whoop. Wolfie. Sorry, it's my accent. Wolfie.
Interfacing with system node.
It's just my accent. I
Hold this position.
don't enunciate my R's.
Analyzing system.
Could you not?
That's for meat.
Boy, it was loud.
What's going on over here?
Stealth encryption detected. Neutral. Encryption neutralized. Advancing to next system layer. Analyzing system.
Just dropped his shield to shoot me in the face.
Playtime.
I don't know why I worked the action there. Oh no, that's not the gun I thought it was.
So do I have now?
Alright, that gets aggressive quick on that wave. Holy crap. I have not gotten that far on that one, I don't think. That is a lot. Shoo. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna call it there for the day. Get the rest of my Sunday over with. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching, as always. Yeah, I probably won't be around this week, during the week, unless I get stuff sorted with my, I say I want to redo my PC, so, what's up, Jess? Working on. Hopefully this week we'll get that done. Thank you guys for watching. Don't gotta thank me for streaming. I will catch you all next weekend. Take it easy. Peace.